Hey YouTube, welcome back. Today we have today I have quite like a personal video that I want to talk about. This video was the reason that why I decided to create this YouTube channel. Today I want to tell you how I failed my Google interview and what I did learn and what the actions that I did take and what the results that was coming from it. So, it's a pretty personal process, and I was pretty upset that I failed the Google interview. However, like it started basically from I was quite bored at some time, and I found that on LinkedIn, Google is offering a new opportunity. This is before the like this is before they make like the layoffs, so it was early this year. I just found a new job opportunity for a software engineer, and I decided to just I decided to assign to it, to apply to this specific opportunity and see how it will work. And I will be honest with you, I didn't expect to get anything from it. However, in 3 days only, I get an email from the recruiter that inviting me for a first impression interview. And I did the interview, and I get this pass. I passed this interview with the recruiter. Basically, you will be in this interview. You'll be in the with the recruiter that you will talk about how do you know about this position? What do you know about the qualifications? And just to see if you are a good person in general or not. And the um, the process of the interview at Google, it was quite sorry, it was quite straightforward. First, you have a problem solving interview. Second, you have a system design interview. And after that you have a behavioral interview. And you may or may not have a team fit interview. Also, it's this is in general the process. Maybe this process will be changed from other teams. It depends on the needs of the teams and the position that you are applying for, but these are the general problems. However, I started with the problem solving interview. I was applying for a mid senior and a senior high level position, basically to a senior high position. So the problem that I was trying to solve, it was like something that you can see from lead code. It was like between medium and hard. It was between medium. Okay, I do not like this color. How we change the color? Yeah, it was basically between medium and hard. And maybe the problem started first medium, and after that we tried to add more requirements to make it even harder. And I passed this one. And the goal thing to pass these type of problems is that to make sure that you are communicating well with your interviewer, and also you are establishing, you just try to think about the trade-off of your solution, and you also have thoughts about how you can improve your solution. So I passed this one, it was perfectly fine. However, I got stuck into this one, the system design interview. The system design interview, it has, you should have three things to be able to work with, to be able to pass it. First, you should to have the information or being the information that required. And the second, that you have to be good at communication. And the third, you should be good at time management. So if you have these three things, I can guarantee that you can achieve and you can pass your interview. My main problem was in the time management and the communication, because I spent like I failed in this system design interview, and this is why the reason that I started to create this channel, to force myself to practice over and over and over and over on system design problems, to make sure that I am good at time tracking and time management. I'm good at communication, and also to improve my information about how system works overall. In the behavioral interview, I didn't go there, but I just went through a lot of behavioral interviews. So it's not something pretty tough to go through. The behavioral interview, you can think about it is as a chat between two team members. It's like an open-ended chat to know how good you are be in a team, and how you can perform. Can you share your toys with the other developers or not? And the team fit is also just a good discussions or easy discussions with the team members. However, I want to talk about the system design, because this is why I failed, and this was the most tough thing. And I want to talk about four things that I have done wrong in my system design interviews in general, and two things specifically that I did done in the Google interview. The first thing is not have much information on how system works. So basically, you should just study for this one. You should know what's a load balancer, what is the cache system, what is a distribute system, and why we need them. The second thing is that you should have a good framework to make sure that know how to establish your problem, or how you can solve your problem. And this framework that I love to use is that it's a famous framework. The first we understand the problem. It's a four step problem. Four step: understand the problem, and second is that to propose high level design, and third it will be deep dive into specific certain application, take a deep dive, and third you can just wrap up or talk about some improvements. And this is quite important. And actually, I failed in one of my interviews with a company called Mero. Actually, this company, no, it wasn't this company. It was a company called Zalando. It's I failed with them in a system design interview because I wasn't following this framework, to be honest. The other two things is that you should be good at communication, and this actually where everything messed with me. This why the main reason that I failed in my interview, that my communication was quite poor for a senior or a high senior developer. And you should be good at time management. And let's just talk about these two things. At communication, if you wanna be good at communication when you talk when you are with your interviewer, you don't want to you don't want to assume anything. You just want to make sure that you are communicating with your interviewer all the time. Like, you can think about the interview as that it's a task that and you and your interviewer as a team members right now, and you try together solve this problem. And you wanna all the time communicate with your interviewer so he will not be left out, and you wanna ask for all the time for clarification with your interviewer so he will be in the loop and in the solutions for you. So this is a good thing, and this is the main thing that I did fail. Actually, I wasn't that good in communication, and I should have communicate better with my interviewer. And the second thing that I guess I should improve with is the time management. And the time management here, because sometimes I found myself spending too much time into the proposing a high level design, and until the point that in the deep dive and the wrap up, I don't have that much time, so I just try to take everything quite fast, and this wasn't good for the interview. So I would say that you have a 45 minutes. So if you want to make a good time management, so this first step take 5 minutes. The second one take from 10 to 15 minutes. This one also, this one takes 20 minutes. The deep dive could take 20 minutes, and the wrap up will take like it will take maybe like 10 minutes or 5 minutes. So basically you can have 5 15 the wrap take like a 5 minutes or 10 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes. And this is the way that you should establish everything. And basically, it was hard for me to make sure that I am putting 10 minutes or 15 minutes only for the proposal high level design, and I'm investing more in the deep dive, because often your interviewer wants you to invest more in the deep dive, because the deep dive, it will be like when you try in the proposal high level design, you try to propose a high level design, and in the deep dive, you try to defend this proposal high level design, and you try also to improve it. So this is the thing that I should have done in the time management area. And since I did create this YouTube channel, I was quite good at communication, and I was quite good also in time management. And thank God I was able to find a great company, that was a really great company that I'm working with right now. To thanks for all of thanks for following these things, and thanks for tracking my performance over and over and over. So this is what I'm thinking I did fail of, and this is what I think that I should have worked on, and I did work on these things, and I created my YouTube channel to make sure that I'm doing this in the best way possible, and I'm checking my time all the time, and I found in the end result that I got accepted in other companies than Google, but other cool great companies. And this is the being said, that doesn't mean that I do not want to work with Google. Of course I still want to work with Google, but as you can know, Google in the country, in the country that where I live right now, it still has a hiring freeze. So when Google open a new opportunity, I will consider 100% going and trying to battle for a new role for it, because I really love this company. So that's it for this video, and I hope you like my content, and you hope my experience was quite useful for you all. If you like my content, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you'll never miss a video, and see you guys in future problems.